What's up, guys? We are starting YouTube back up, and I wanted to do a little thing of like energy drink talks. So maybe just talk about life. I don't know if I'm really good at giving life advice, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm getting there. I mean, especially with having 42 surgeries total. I think I got a little bit of advice under my belt, so let's kick this video off. Honestly, I think what I want to talk about today, which I should have planned it better, is my surgeries and like about me, because I don't think I've ever gotten enough into that actually. So we'll start it off at the beginning. So I was born with a syndrome called TAR syndrome. Thrombocytopenia and absent radius is what it stands for. And just had to adjust that, my man. That's what it stands for. So, thrombocytopenia is like a blood disorder. So platelets are what like help clots your blood when you get a cut, and I just run lower than the average person. So when I was born, I spent about, I think my mom said, 2 months in the hospital getting like blood transfusions because I couldn't produce enough platelets on my own. So thrombocytopenia, blood disorder. And absent radius is a bone in my arm that I'm missing. Then my left arm right here, I'm missing 2 bones, the radius, and I think the ulna as well. So that's the first thing. So of course, when I was born, I had to stay in the hospital for 2 months already. No, I had to go to the hospital like every week for 2 months to get blood transfusions. And then I eventually was able to produce enough on my own. And then I started, I think it was when I was 1 year old, then I had my first heart surgery. And then I think around 3 years old, I think was my second one. So that's like the 2 major heart surgeries. I posted a couple of pictures of like when I was a little kid, and I had all those tubes in my belly and whatnot. Yeah, that's from I think that picture is from when I was 3. And then I've had a lot of leg surgeries. So to best explain it is, I can't really show you, but you know when you're in elementary school and then your legs are constantly crisscross applesauce when you're sitting down? Well, that's how my legs were 24/7. So I couldn't walk at all on my own. So I went through, I think, 13 to 15 leg corrective surgeries on that. And they did a lot to help me walk. And then I think I was 5 years old when I was able to take my first steps with my braces. I, of course, had help by the physical therapist of my mom. And then through the years, I just had a lot of other surgeries. I think it was when I was in middle school. My left arm, the doctors told me I could lengthen it, so we did that. I lengthened it about 5 centimeters, so not by much, but still a little bit, to tell a little bit of a difference. And then let's see. Okay, so we're in middle school now. So the big thing in middle school was my hip surgery. So I had a hip surgery on my left hip, and then I had 2 other surgeries on both my knees to put like these the 8 plates is what they were called, to like be able to straighten my legs better, which I can't straighten them all the way still. You still see that bend, but still getting there. But anyway, so I had that left hip surgery, and so that surgery was hell. I'm gonna be honest, that worst surgery I've ever had. Very painful. I never really fully recovered for honestly 3 years. It took me 3 years to fully recover from that. Oh, that thing better not come after me. Okay, but so usually, so the way it goes down is after 2 months after the surgery, then you can start moving your leg around and weight bearing. Right? You better not come near me. Okay. And well, we got to that point where, oh, freaking scared of bugs, bro. I don't know why. They freaking scared me. But anyway, I got to that 2 month mark, and it just still hurt. It hurt so much. It really did. It hurt so much to move around and walk. And then that's when I got really fat. You know those pictures that I've been posting about how fat I was? That's why. It's because I could never get good cardio in. I could never walk around and be active. I was always stuck in my wheelchair. Excuse me. But anyhow, I was stuck in my wheelchair just eating. And I didn't know any better at the time. I was only in middle school. So I constantly just ate and ate and ate and got no activity in, and kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then eventually sophomore year, sophomore year came around, and then it was towards the end of sophomore year. That's when I started my fitness journey. So actually, it was literally the week after I got saved. That's when I did it. So I went to this thing called Yes Weekend. It was like a big sleepover type thing, and then got saved. And then the week after, started cutting weight. So, and then I didn't really think I wanted to do social media. I never really thought about it at that point. Really, the biggest thing was gaining endurance and stamina, and then just losing weight. So when I first started, I didn't really know much, but my mom at the time was doing a little bit of the same. So she was on the keto diet, so that's what I was doing. And so I hopped on the keto diet, and I started really small. So I went to my park, my local park. I walked down this little strip of like land and whatnot. I mean, I'm trying to think of how long it could be. I mean, maybe 100 feet, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not good with that kind of distance or whatever. But maybe 0.1, 0.2 miles, I don't know, something like that. But anyway, very, very small, very, very small. I mean, like, little kid could do it, no problem. And I struggled with that for a while. Finally gained enough endurance, and then I started going around this little loop that went to the playground, and then came back to this spot. Then eventually I started to be able to do the whole park. So the whole park, there's this whole trail, and the whole park, it's like it's a mile long. So I was like, oh shoot, I'm starting to get good. Then finally got down to 100 pounds, right? And I'm doing good. I'm like, holy crap. Or wait, yeah, 100 pounds. I'm like, holy crap. Then I maintained for a while, and then yeah. I think I maintained, and then I keep just I started working out as well. So at the time when I started in the gym, I only did legs because I was like, I'm not going to be able to do anything else. So I only did legs, and then I'm going to say after 3 to 6 months, I was like, oh shoot, I can do other stuff. So I started doing some chest exercises, and then I started to do someone remixed my reel. But anyway, and then, oh my gosh. Alright, best friend called me. But anyway, so I started figuring out I could train chest about 3 to 6 months after starting in the gym. And then I started training back probably good 3 to 6 months after that. It was like kind of a good little process thing, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I started getting in a good place. And then it was towards the end of my junior year. Yeah. Junior year. It was December. We found out I'd have to do another hip surgery. I was devastated. Worst news I've ever received in my life. Oh man, because we were like, holy crap, left side was so bad, the right side has to be just as bad. So I was worried about not being able to recover, not being able to get back into the gym, losing all my progress, getting fat again. It was a whole mess. But God really blessed me. So God really pushed me through it. He really helped me. But so it was in March of 2024. Yeah, I think so. Yep. March 2024, March 8th actually. That no, 2025 maybe. I'm not sure. Dang it. I just know it was my junior year. Junior year, March 8th, and that's when we had it done. So then the recovery time comes through, and 2 months go by, and I haven't been able to move my leg at all. I've been in a wheelchair the entire time. Just been wanting to get back into the gym. Been worried about not being able to recover. And then prom is a week after I'm allowed to start walking. So I'm freaking just pushing through it to try and really get through it so I can at least go to prom, which your boy wasn't as much of a stud then, so he didn't have a date at the time. But if it we ball. But anyway, so I grind through it, and I make it to prom, and I walk around. Now it was flipping painful to walk that much at prom. And I mean, I actually pushed myself so badly I had to sit down. I had to not walk for a couple days after, just because I was in such bad pain. But I wanted to be able to walk for prom so badly that I really put myself in that position. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. I'm glad I did. But then after that, then I started walking again, started getting into the gym again with squatting and everything, and I really pushed through it. I've never wanted a huge ego, but I realize I need an ego sometimes, and I don't give myself enough credit for how bad that could have gone and how much I pushed through both hip surgeries, by the way, both hip surgeries. I don't give myself enough credit. I realize that, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't like to glaze myself sometimes. I do like to glaze myself, but not a ton sometimes. But so that's pretty much, and we're caught up. And then oh yeah, and then that summer I spend, yeah, after May 3rd, which was prom at that time. Then we get to the summer, and then I cut down to 95 pounds, and at that time I looked really good. I looked really good for what I've been through. And then after that summer, I went through a bulking phase. First bulking phase, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew eat protein, eat a lot, pretty much, and try to work out as much as you can, as hard as you can. That was kind of the big thing at the time. So what it was hard to bulk though, because I still wasn't 100% on how to work out either, because I was still figuring out how to train chest. Wait, get that little. Oh yeah, get that little chest bounce. But so this is cinematic as hell. I love this shirt. But let's see. Yeah, first bulking phase, I think it went decent for my first one, because I just didn't really know what I was doing. But my second one, whoo, I'm about to look good. But I was 95, then I bulked up to 117 pounds, and now I'm at 95, 96 pounds now after cutting weight. I'm trying to get down to 90 now, which cutting is hard for me, especially because I'm so tiny. I can't eat that much. Wait, I'm just making sure thinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't really eat that much. I try to eat below. I try to eat below 1,000 calories a day, which is hard. Very hard. But it makes bulking easy, because I can just eat. I can eat pretty much. So, but cutting is really hard. And then I gotta up my cardio. So, hopefully I'll post this today, which I'm planning to. I'm posting this today, May 30th, I think today is. And oh my gosh, wasp. I hate wasps, bro. But anyway, it's abs and cardio today, which I'm planning on trying to do 30 to 45 minutes of cardio. And I at least want to do 10 minutes, like onto that, like included in the 30 to 45 minutes. I want 10 minutes of that to be incline treadmill. So, which I might try to do more, but yeah. So yeah, we're kind of caught up in myself now. There's a lot more stories that I'm going to be definitely covering in other videos as well. But I know I never really gave an in-depth video, which I hope a lot of you guys really enjoy this video, and I hope you guys watch this video. I definitely want to post more videos like this. I just didn't really know how to go about it. I mean, I've never really posted like this before, but we're trying. So, first thing I want to start doing, I just want to do like energy drink talks, pretty much. So, like, I think I want to try to wake up earlier in the morning and then go on morning walks, and then once I get done with the morning walk, come inside, get energy drink. Come outside, get the sunrise. That's over there though, and then just talk, just yap. You know, I know. I like to watch videos of people yapping, like while I'm either doing cardio or when I just want to chill out and I don't want to watch Netflix or something, but I want to watch my favorite content creator. Trent. See, I love the Trent Twins, but sometimes I just want to relax. Sometimes I just want to relax and listen to someone yap, like Sam Sulek. I love Sam Sulek. He's of my top 3 favorite content creator, fitness influencers. But I'm excited. The potential that fitness influencing has for me, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what God has in store for me as well. I know I want a lot of cool things. I definitely want to give to a lot of people. But I want a lot of cool things as well. Oh my gosh. But I want I want a good car collection. Like, I think every guy wants that, but I want a good car collection. I want a bat cave. I want to be Mr. Aura. I want to be Batman. I was watching Dark Knight earlier, and he pulls up to Harvey Dent and he goes, "Hey, let's put some tables together." Harvey's like, "I don't think they'll let you do that." You know what Bruce Wayne does? He goes, "Oh, sure they will. I own the place." That's Aura. Now that is Aura right there. I want to be Mr. Aura, man. And yeah, we have a lot of character development to go through, but that is for another time. Alright guys, well, first video, just yapping my head off about me and whatnot, but let me know if you guys like these, like this video, give it a comment, give it a like, just, yeah, just, I guess let me know if you guys like it. You guys stayed to the end, thank you, I really appreciate it. I can't wait to make more videos like this. Have a good day, guys.